Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Lumentale. We've become the law, or some variant therein, and I've figured out how to min-max my mons, so that's good. Where are we going next? I don't know. One thing I did want to check, somebody was actually talking about how the Anti-Wiki, I guess Queech is pretty far down. I guess there's a lot of starters. So I wanted to take a look at this, because apparently, skills research level 2. Huh. Oh, so do I need to just keep scanning these suckers? Look at this. So this is all the skills that they can learn? Yeah, and the levels that they learn them. We can also learn the quirks they can learn, then their stat range, and then evolution chart. Okay, give me a second. Let's go scan some dudes, because I was assuming research would be something that would pop up as a result of me, like, having them or something like that, but the fact that this game's version of the Pokédex is this fully featured is actually kind of insane. Hello? Hey, gorgeous. I don't know what you've been up to over there, but this morning I got half a dozen letters from your fans. Whatever you've been doing, keep it up. We've been rolling up our sleeves too. What? You thought I'd let you do all the work? I'm the best manager in the whole of Talia. I'll have you know. Okay, I'm just going to research the heck out. Well, I guess I'm just gonna kill it is the main thing. I guess we could just run into one of these guys. Because it's not that they're that strong. Okay, we only need to leave one alive, but we might as well actually just scan one. Okay, so that's all of its weaknesses. Yeah, these guys are weak to Electro Bolt. I figured it'd be easy enough to just kind of plow through this. I was kind of hoping there would be some way that I could, like, auto-research things, just to make my life easier. Once again, I was really hoping just having one would be enough. You think you could just sit there just scanning it over and over again, frankly. Okay, so I just want to go back into the Anti-Wiki. I want to double check. Yes. Okay, so now we can see its general HP value. So it swings between 35 and 45. Okay. Potential value 255. Hidden type's demon. What does the hidden type do? Unless it's something you would, like, feed it and then it becomes. So then we can also see how much it evolves. Okay, so I'm going to actually have to start scanning the hell out of everything just to find this information. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to do exactly this, but hey, here we are. Okay, yeah, no, this is time for me to just fight things. Dog! I wonder if I can actually just, like, scan them repeatedly. Now, is that the first scan or the second scan? I have no idea. And, like, I should knock him out. But, like, we're right next to the rest shrine, so, like, I might as well keep scanning, question mark. I think the main grump that I'm going to have on this one is this info doesn't carry over to the evolutions either. And so this is going to be, like, mildly time-consuming in a way that I'm not sure if is worth the effort. Because we were getting by perfectly fine without. I might as well just use Seismic Step, aim for the Cannibal. Not going to do a whole lot of damage to the Chomp Off, but we don't need it to. Let's just do a heal. Because yeah, I might as well get my guys back up to full health. The light goal is to get Tamboed up to the point where... Well, do I want to just scan it again? I don't know if we fully scanned this one. I'm assuming once you have that second set of... the second set of weaknesses determined, then it's considered fully researched. Probably. wonder if I can scan my own dudes. Now that would be helpful. Okay, so I wanted to just double check. One, can my... Okay, so you can actually see Kakopa probably has one evolution. I wonder what Tambode has. Tambode might have two. I prefer things that evolve twice whenever I'm given options in these. Prickle. Oh, that one. Yeah, so I should actually get in the habit of scanning things. You can see it evolves special. Oh. Hidden type aura, stat ranges. I don't know how the stat ranges. Potential value 356. Interesting. So some of these guys have a much higher potential than others. How many are there total in this game? 134. Alright. That's fair. What am I doing? Okay, well, first and foremost, we actually have this area that I haven't properly explored. We also have some Tambodes that I might as well scan twice. Once or twice? Okay, Seismic Step does a ton of damage to one of them, at the very least. We only need one to be alive. It just comes off as kind of dark. Is fine. Okay. Because, yeah, goal is to just only have one dude left. Okay. Scan the Tambode. It's cute. Yeah. So let's see if that's enough to get the full picture of what a Tambode is. Question mark? Like, if that's all the information we need. Oh, that didn't do much damage. Oh, well. I guess I should have scanned the ant, but I don't know. No, I definitely should have scanned the ant. What am I thinking? I was just so focused on scanning that Tambode. Okay, so let's go back to this. I was reading a review talking about, where somebody was actually, like, really gushing about how good the, Oh, star means that you've probably fully researched it. Nope. We have to scan one more Tambode. So what else can I have? Code change, heal charge. Yeah, I like heal charge. But I do also like handyman. I guess the less SP is bad, though. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. Do we have a way in here? Not from here. We gotta go to the other side. I really want to fight the chomp-offs. Because I don't need to. Let's see. But yeah, talking about how much information is, like, present in the... how much information is present in the monster decks. I think it's kind of neat. I don't know. On a personal level, I've always wanted the Pokemon games to just kind of give up the ghost on hiding information that is, like, common knowledge, if that makes sense. Let's see. Do we just... Should have just done Seismic Step now that I'm thinking about it. Because I kind of want to take this guy out. Now, I don't know if I've scanned this guy. Have I scanned Cannabal? I don't know if I've scanned Cannabal. I'm going to assume I've scanned Cannabal. Worst comes to worst, we do it again. Or it lives. Okay, we'll just scan it again. Not really that big of a deal. I got plenty of healing, and I'm wildly overleveled for being here. But yeah, if we can get a monster that just auto-researches things it hits, that would be so good. Okay. That's a scanned Mushwick. The thing is, like, Tambode has a team heal. Yeah, so this is research level 2. And then research level 3 is the next one. Considering we didn't learn any weaknesses for Cannabal. Wait, here's the question. Oh, I can just switch. Switch your items. Well, that's not helpful. Okay. So I can do a Mental Strike, Ice Ball, Ice Ball. I mean, I don't know, I hit the Cannabal. Yeah, I wish there was an indication if I've, like, fully researched something. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'll figure it out. I'll just have to check the decks. Unless it has something to do with that circle symbol next to it, but I don't... I'm assuming that circle symbol next to it just means, like, next to its portrait means that I've caught it. Probably? I don't know. Learning is fun or something. Okay, so big questions are... let's see. Boobat, Pinchop. No, we're... Well, are we going the wrong direction? I have no idea. Okay, Cannabal. Wait. Oh, interesting. There's dimorphism between Cannabals. Northern variant of Cannabal. By level, it does evolve. Okay. But only once, I believe. Don't know anything about Sapsy. Tambode. Yeah, we didn't... Right, we haven't scanned all of the Cannabal. Let's see. Yeah, still gotta scan that guy twice. Waxel. Oh, interesting. There's two different ones. Oh, so that means there's less than 134. Yeah, so hidden type, virus and fire. Ooh, virus and fire. It's anomalous, and it can level up and then use an item to evolve again. Yeah, why are there two different Mushwicks? Well, we haven't seen this other one. Alright. Oh, this is confusing. Yeah, so I'll just have to keep an eye out for one more Tambode. There they are. Unfortunately, I can't weaken it. Oh. But it's also only one Tambode. Glad you're gonna have a bad day. Yeah, so I'll have to figure out how I want to exactly... manage my team and how much I scan. I guess if I'm, like, doing well enough, I might as well just scan things. I think it'll be easier just scanning... Well, I mean, do we fight one of these guys? Oh, hey, cool. They didn't go down in one hit, which means this is going to be much easier. Yeah, now it's just one. Scan him twice and then beat the snot out of him. Yeah, do 20 scans. Okay, so that's level 2. It's level 3. And now we know. Yeah, no, I think this is going to be fine. I think it was just a matter of, like, me not scanning them repeatedly early. Was kind of... I don't want to say screwing me over a little bit, but, you know, definitely made some parts of going back and rescanning all of these guys a little harder. But it's like such a marginal difference, it barely matters. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this is I want to Cannabal my way in here. Because I haven't been here yet. And there's a red sparkly thing. There's a couple of things. I guess we will have to fight. We're not fully so overleveled that we're just going to wipe them out. Probably because Cannabal is not that strong yet. Which is fine. It just wastes a little bit of time. I feel like at this point, in the year 2026, every single turn-based RPG should have probably some kind of rough auto battle button and the ability to turn off animations and, like, speed things up a bunch. I recognize that, like, that's not the way it used to be. Got design, lamplight, and nostalgia. Interesting. Okay. And I'm noticing... No, there's no items back there. I'm just gonna double check. This is not the map. This is the map. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. So this really is what was back here. Yeah, I just wanted to check it because, I mean, completionism is kind of nice, especially when it potentially gets you stuff. Maybe. So the other one I want to check is there's this cave up here. Now that we have the ability to reveal hidden platforms. I'll keep an eye out for anything new that I haven't interacted with yet. Let's see, what was I going to say? Information. Quality of life. Well, I think that's it. For me, quality of life is like such a big thing about me enjoying RPGs nowadays. Nope. Well, that's fine. We'll have to approach from the other side. Eh. Nope, took him out. You know, stuff like auto-battling, faster animations, faster loading times. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and trigger some fights against these guys. Because we got several we want to scan. Well, we'll start with the Molopalm. Eventually I'll actually fight the whole group, but I'm going to be lazy. This cuts down on overall scanning without too much of an issue. Now, I wonder if we get the full experience. So normally when you take an enemy out just by chucking the disc... Oh, didn't take him out. That's fine. Let's see. Let's do a Spirit Surge. Normally when you chuck the disc at an enemy and you knock him out before you actually get into the fight, you don't get the full experience. Well, I mean, that was barely anything to speak of. Alright, see if this one solves. Or survives. Yes, barely. This is kind of the ideal. Scan the survivor. And yeah, I think we get full experience. So even though the other two got knocked out before we actually got into the fight, or before we actually had to properly fight them, I think we still get full experience. We're just so wildly overleveled it does not matter. And yeah, I really like having Tambode for just like a very small heal. It doesn't need to be much, but that little bit of chip heal means we pretty much never have to go back. Which is nice. Yeah, that was probably full experience. It's just there's not a lot of experience to have from a group like that. Probably. Let's see. But yeah, so auto-battling, faster animations and stuff, like those are all pretty pivotal to, you know, making a turn-based RPG feel good nowadays. Other one is very much like, information. I don't mind having to go look at wikis and stuff. But it has to be for a game that I'm, like, keen on. Well, I guess we're just gonna fight this girl. I probably should have hit it with the ball. Whatever. Question, seismic step? Damn it. They're not weak to it. On the flip side, maybe I hit him with it anyway. Still a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's see. Ice Ball. And then Tambode can hit with whatever it wants. Actually, I think Tambode is super effective against these guys. Perfect. Everything's easy. Worst comes to worst. If it doesn't die, we get the, nope, it's gone. We get the TP move, but we didn't need it. I also want to go scan some Elmunas, because I want to see when mine evolves. Because it's, been a bit. Height? Oh. I went down the wrong platform. Well, I appreciate that there's this, like, little sub-dungeon here. Some stuff in it. I'm hoping to find another one of those, like, little shadow doodads. But I guess they're not here, are they? Have I fully scanned this dude? I don't know. I wish it would be grayed out if you've fully scanned them. Like, if there's just some basic information on, like, hey, you've already scanned this guy to completion, don't bother anymore. It would make my life easier. But yeah, so for Pokemon, I actually really wish the Pokedex, like, was that substantial. That you could actually completely, like, fill the thing out with stat Ooh, ladder. That's interesting. Never actually seen one of these have multiple tiers to it. Oops. That one was hiding behind a pipe. At least it's just one. It's easy. And I recognize some of this is like, I don't want to say like bad advice, because realistically, the more known a game is, the less interesting it becomes. That there are some games that are legitimately are just better if they are mysterious. And so like, the more you can see of the wizard behind the curtain, the more like a game will start to feel kind of dull. Solved even. And maybe really what it is I'm pining for the days where we had all of those like really decent Prima guides. They had their flaws, they had their oversights, they had their editorialization. Like, they weren't perfect by any measure. Let's see, do we have anything up here? No, it doesn't look like it. Like, there was something really charming about having a game that I was like really excited for. But then somewhere in the process, oh, right. I need to actually leave the bat alive. Because we gotta scan Boobat twice. Let's see. Could just do a seismic step over here. Hit both of them. I don't know if it's going to kill the chomp off, but it'll take out the... Yeah, softens them up a little bit. Okay, and then we can just get over here and scan. Yeah, just having like a little guidebook with all of the information at my fingertips. And unfortunately, I think over the years, that's become considerably less viable. Partly because I'm sure whoever was in charge of Prima Guides... let's see. Oh. Week 2, Spirit Surge. I don't think it's going to kill the chomp off. It might. Yeah. Like, Canabal's kind of terrible. But that's okay. But yeah, I'm sure Prima Guides just stopped being useful after a certain point because, well, not useful. People either stopped buying them or really it's just everybody started using the internet. And so it didn't, no one wanted to buy them. And it kind of feels like one of those, you know, great mistakes that we'll never properly rectify because, yeah, it was nice having those guidebooks. You know, the extra little illustrations, the extra little tips, tricks, maps, whatever. Even if it wasn't, like, always useful, I've been finding myself going back to some older games. I'm, like, pulling up a PDF of a Prima guide, because good luck finding the actual physical version nowadays. And realizing, like, how much useful information there was. And yeah, you can still get it from a lot of websites, but it's not as nice? I don't know. And so, like, yeah, if a bunch of games started having that kind of information baked in, it probably would start feeling kind of too easy. Let's see. Guess I've taken a little bit of damage. That acid shot will finish him off. I think Lampecco and Tambo were slightly injured just because they leveled up and gained HP. Let's see. Well, I don't know. Anyway, I like the fact that the Pokedex in this game, at the very least, has a ton of information, purely just so I don't have to... son of a... But I'm gonna have to leave. Please take me to the very beginning. Where am I? I'm here. Damn it. Wait, yes, we're good. Yeah, unfortunately, this cave is a dead end until I get some more HMs, which is, like, kind of a downer. It would be nice if some of the caves had that information, like, much more... Oh, did I never finish scanning a Mollipalm? Oh, no, I did. We're good. By level plus. The hell does level plus mean? No idea. Yeah, so Tambo doesn't have the best stat potential, but it's because it evolves multiple times. Oh yeah, what's its hidden types? Virus. Fair enough. By level. By level. Yeah, some say by level, and some say by level plus. Yeah, but it doesn't say what level. Is what it is. Wait, I think if I fall off this, it always resets you back. Yeah, here. Perfect. I actually really like that from a getting out of the cave quickly situation. Because I don't find myself as bogged down. As opposed to resetting me back to where I was. Obviously, it would be inconvenient to accidentally fall into a pit and be reset back to the beginning of an area. But on the flip side, makes my life easier. I think that maybe that's it. That, like, part of my desire for a lot of RPGs to become less, not frictional. I don't mind friction when friction is interesting. I just don't like friction when friction is annoying. There are so many games coming out every day that I want to cover. And so, like, I don't want to say that I'm, like, taking a risk by covering a Monster Collection RPG, because, like, I'm not. I'm enjoying this. You know, that to even frame it as a risk, I think is slightly, maybe a gross mischaracterization. Let's see. I don't think this had anything special. There's the cave, but we can't get to it until we can swim. And then there's the upper left area, but I think we can just open that up. Let's see. But, like, Monster Collection RPGs are long. I'm going to be playing this for 2 months, give or take. No. I was hoping I could actually just fight that one, but I guess it was too weak. Oh, hey. Yeah, let's fight this one. We might as well scan it a bunch. Let's see. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to have to scan it twice. We'll have to evolve, scan its evolution as well. And that's perfectly fine. And so, it's not that I don't necessarily need these games to be faster. Well, I think it's mostly I want my time to be spent as efficiently as possible when playing these games. This is weird. Like, okay, so the more I talk about this, the more I will say that, like, I think this position is bad, but I also don't know if I have a solution to it. So obviously the idea of, like, churning through as many games as possible is legitimately, like, a bad way to consume media in general. Imagine if every single TV show was experienced purely through a binge. That you... Huh. So we've got power towers there, but I wonder if this is supposed to highlight something. Be interesting if you could see, like, legendary fly through Ho-Oh style. But alas. Well... Ooh. Tambode's evolution terrifies me. Oh, baby. Karocrack. I mean, at least I know there's another one. Okay. Well, do we just get to scanning? I guess we just get to scanning. I'm gonna want to take out the, let's scan level 1. Let's take this kind of slow. Do we? No. I can take the damage. We know where a rest stop is. It's, like, just behind me. Okay. Last one. On the plus side, he does look like a happy fellow. I'm just not sure if I like his bone dome. Whatever you want to call that thing. This is the first time I've scanned a Rushog? Yeah. At least they come pre-injured, and it'll distract him a little bit. Oh, it actually used... It's like type skill. Neat. Okay, so we still have to scan Rushog 2 more times. Unfortunately, Quaquator is the... I think I might want to try and slow down Quaquator. Well, here's the thing. I can do a seismic step. It's not going to kill... Well, okay, it'll kill the Tambode and one of the ants. Perfect. Oh, my... Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to move my Tamboat around, because I want it to be in the middle. Well, I guess I'm just going to scan the Rush Hog. We can get the healing later. Okay, Spirit Surge, hit the Melodica. Because I also want to catch the Krat, or I want to catch the Rush Hog. Because I actually really like Rush Hog's design. Let's see if just a regular Billia will do the trick. Let's see. Okay, so it is a bad thing to binge through any media. Mindlessly? That if you suddenly treat something as a task, an obligation, a requirement, a thing that you have to do to enjoy the thing, to do whatever. You know, imagine trying to no-life your way through, well, I mean, literally anything. Let's say it's like some of the best television I've ever watched. I don't know, let's go with Avatar: The Last Airbender, the original one. Obviously, it's got its cringe moments, but like legitimately it was a good show. The idea of trying to like force my way through it would have made me miserable. And like sometimes you can have fun with that kind of thing, but maybe it's one of those where you can get through like Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I'm thinking more something like Stargate. I love Stargate SG-1. But I still feel like if I was trying to play the it's a campsite. I still think if I was trying to like watch every single Stargate SG-1 episode in order, start to finish in the shortest amount of time possible, I would go insane and hate it. No matter how good it is. Maybe other people are better cued for this sort of thing than me, but like I kind of prefer it when I can savor something. It feels better. The heck is this thing? Oh, teleporter? Teleporter. Huh. Okay. Well, question 1. Yeah, Melodica is different from the other thing I scanned. Okay, wait. Yeah. So by level and by level. Huh. Oh, because I don't have one of these things. So hidden type weakness, also virus. All right. I was gonna check. Rushog. There he is. So what's your deal? Okay, so it is ice type, Furor. I hate pronouncing that word. Furor? Anyway, when the Animon's in trouble suffering a negative effect, its attack increases. Let me actually see what it turns into. Or, not what it turns into. I want to see what its other effects are. If I can find it. Dang, it's down on the list. Is it? The hell is Rushog? I must have just gone straight past it. What? What? It's just not on the list. What? I have an Animon that's not in the decks, and that confuses the hell out of me. Can I see what, like, number it is? Info. There's no... What? Also, this is a terrible Rushog. I'll chuck some balls at other ones. Okay. Well, anyway, is it gonna say? I don't know. Talking about like trying to force my way through media, video games especially. The problem is I'm in this like kind of equally awkward and unpleasant spot. Just a few more points and my team will qualify for the trials. So I'm in this equally unpleasant state where I have such a large backlog of games that I legitimately have been wanting to get through. This is going to be a pain, ain't it? Because I've never seen any of these, which means the best thing I can do is scan all of them repeatedly. So we only have to scan Sapsy one more time, which is good. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage here. And that's slightly bad. Oh well. Okay. Pyro charge. We haven't taken any much damage, but that's fine. Yeah, I think this will be okay. But yeah, so I have so many games that I've picked up over the years, you know, been given from developers and so on and so forth, that I legitimately want to get through. But I'm in this, like, kind of frustrated position where oof. Yeah, they're going to be drubbing me, aren't they? At least that didn't do much damage. Yeah, do I just do an energize? No. This is just gonna be a pain. Shagma feels like they belong in a rubber hose animation. Okay, one more. Scan it. Yeah, good thing that Tambode is... Okay, let's do Soothing Heat on that. So let's see how much this heals. A lot. Perfect. So we're good. This is gonna hurt though. Or they just choose not to? Ow. Stop hitting my Lampeko. Okay. So the Chagma can now be defeated. Comfortably. Okay, just do a sprouting blow. Because we can start working on the bonkies in a bit. But probably best thing for me to do is take out one of the two. Because there's no reason why I need to have two of them to scan them. Okay, so that resists. Oh. Items. I mean, use a potion. I gotta make sure I leave. Is it 3? 4? Details. Animon. Tambode. Can I not check? Okay. Well, we got energized. Like, I'm not hurting too much. We'll just have the Kuquator and Elma unit focus on the scans. The bonkies are not that dangerous. But yeah, so I'm in this kind of icky position where I have all of these games that I want to play, all these things that I want to do. And so I have a lot of games that kind of end up in that mid ground of things that I really want to finish, but they don't respect my time at all. Okay, so this... Oh, Soothing Heat costs 4. Oof. Yeah, okay, so we might actually need to, figure out a better SP distribution than this. That's okay. But yeah, games that I'd like to play through and see the totality of, but they're long. Easy example of this would be Dark Cloud. I really like Dark Cloud, but I got halfway through the game and I was starting to just feel really... Go here, Tambode. Are they weak to fire? They are. So let's just do Acid Shot. I don't think it's going to be enough to finish them off, but we get the free heal. Oh, no, we don't get the free heal from that. Oh, ew. Well, oh well. Tambode will get more opportunities to heal me back up. none of this really matters. But yeah, so like really like Dark Cloud, but yeah, it was just starting to drag on in a way that I eventually stopped playing it. And it sucks because I want to see the end of that game. But it was so slow that I eventually started like doing silly hacks to kind of mess with stuff. Specifically, there's a trick where you can make a dagger that does like maximum damage or has maximum attack stats. And I just figured I'd use it because the alternative is me getting stuck and not finishing the game. So I actually can't explore this area until we get the ability to... Interesting. Can't fully explore this area until I get the ability to use the teleportation pads. Funky. Okay. Dazzling Flash, Electro Bolt. And let's just hit that one. Hit that. I want to catch a couple of Rush Hogs. See if I can get one that actually has an interesting ability. I was hoping to look it up, but I guess the dex just doesn't include Rush Hog for some reason. Confusing. And so I don't think this is going to have that problem where I get midway through and I'm like, oh god, this has just turned into a bad grind fest and I'm not enjoying it anymore. I guess we got a couple of things blocking my path here. I guess let's see what's in the cave first. Maybe there was a ramp down. What? Biome plains. Well. Oh, that was something different. What the hell? It's a bear trap. Oh, and they're the same level as me, so that's a bit of a concern. I guess. Let's see if I can take down the Awaxel. I mean, them being the same level as me is still a good thing. Oh, they all resist it. That hurts. I do a mental strike. No, I should probably just do an ice ball. I'm going to assume they're weak to fire. Maybe. Okay. Well, if I just do a free soothing heat, I'm just going to do a free soothing heat. Okay, and then I can do a pyro charge. See if I can... They look like they'd be weak to fire. Yep. Alright, and then there was one... Crocobit. Wait, is it like supposed to be a tiny little crocodile that is also a bear trap? I actually love that. Let's see. Okay, they're not that damaging. I'm probably going to just use Lampeco to heal. And we'll just scan this guy 3 times. Yeah, we're good. Lampeco heals for like 40. Sick. And so, one of the main things for me is mostly just I've been looking at a lot of games from a, like, how long to beat perspective. You know, if a game's like 80 hours, I put that on the back burner. Or I start recording episodes extremely slowly for it. So, I've been working my way through Digimon Story Time Stranger. If this is just after it come out, I would have kept doing the series, but I took a break from it to go do World 1 and also just hadn't really started Wander VODs at that point. I think I'd made the channel, but I was distracted with things. Okay, question. I'm going to check the AniWiki again. Yeah, so Denny Woolley only evolves once. Ooh. Oh, Lapania is that cool ice deer thing that we saw earlier. That's what evolves into. Kind of like a jackalope doodad. Okay. Did I actually finish scanning this dude? Does evolve once. In-type virus. Is a Felicis and has chakra. So like Sapsy might actually be worth picking up. Get bonky. Did I finish scanning this sucker? No, we stopped early. That's okay. We'll get another opportunity. Here's Rushog. Wait, what? I didn't scan Rushog? Or is this a different Rushog? It's a different Rushog. Oh, I might just have to scan Rushog again next time we get the chance. Crocobit. I didn't finish scanning Crocobit either. Well, I mean, nothing's stopping me from doing another. We only need one, too. Okay. Dazzling Flash. Unfortunately, like, most of these guys are resistant to Geo. Me picking the freaking bird has both been big old blessing and terrible curse. It's fine. At some point, Quaquator will shine. At some point. It does amuse me that I effectively Foghorn Leghorned myself into a bad starter. Oops. Okay. Yes. Do I just do Pyrocharge on one of the two? Yeah. I guess we're not injured in the slightest. Oh, but we did take him out. Perfect. But the unfortunate part is, for smaller indie games, or smaller, newer indie games, there is no indication on how long they take to beat. So a game could actually be like 1,000 hours and I'd have no idea. Not that there are a whole lot of them, but, you know, every once in a while you run into one that's, like, agonizing. So I think even in a previous video on this, I was talking about... Alright, I haven't actually even caught one of these guys, have I? I'll scan them first. I was talking about Yowling and how much, like, I actually really liked Yowling and wanted to recommend it. And somebody had piped up to say, like, yeah, but the very end of the game is painfully grindy in a, like, agonizing way. Or conversely, I was looking into Yuden Chronicle, or something like that. The Suikoden successor JRPG. Looks like we got some new moves I should potentially equip. Let's see, because what do we have? Attract. Oh, attracts the target's next attack onto itself. Jet of Mud, Headbutt, Harden. No, pretty much the same stuff. Okay, what about Lampeco? What do you have? Electrocution and Glitch Wave. Well, okay, question. Lampeco is definitely a special attacker. Oh. Well, I haven't ever used Scratch. So I'll move it up here. Okay. What about Tambo? Do you got anything new? No. What about you? Not much unless I want to upgrade Polar Ray. That does 75. That does 80, but I'm going to need more Ice Rock. Eh. Wait, Kokopa's still in my party? I forgot about that. He's still around, I suppose. I don't really know if I want to evolve or upgrade him right now. Then we have this guy, but I'm mostly just keeping Knabble around because... What else do I got? Okay, so what does Crocobit do? Let's see. Virus. Horns. Okay, this is my other Rush Hog. Prevents the Animon's attack and special attack from being reduced. Often falls asleep. Stats are not amazing. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't found any good replacements for Rush Hog yet. But maybe that's fine. Hi! Just nothing but these guys. Ooh. Wait. Glitch Wave. Interesting. They're not... They weren't considered weak to that. Well, I suppose that's fine. Let's see. That one seems weakest. We'll see if I can take him out. Just on raw damage alone. Nope. I'll just finish him off the rest of the way. Let's see. What was I going to say about anything? Just talking about, like, trying to finish games. And so, part of my desire for good quality of life, even if it does end up making the game too easy, is... Oh, it is a different type. Interesting. I don't know what type that is. That ultimately, I think I would prefer it if games had stuff like that story mode, or I know the Mina the Hollower specifically has like a bunch of quality of life options that you can flick on and off. Oh, I should have done the slight heal with Tambode. But yeah, Mina the Hollower, you can change a bunch of accessibility options to like make things a lot easier. And for me, I crave games that have that option. The like, screw it, I'm not going to finish this normally, just let me win button. Okay, some corrosive pyrite. Can I break these? No. Neat little side area. You're a cute little thing. Oh, I love him. Unfortunately, he's probably also Geotype, but I think it's worth it. Let's just do a seismic step. Let me guess, they all resist. Ouch. Well, it's fine. Yeah, I could scan it and make this go a little faster, but I'm really hoping I could actually just take one of them out before they can attack, because if there's only one left, it's really easy for me to manage. There's this fire, too. Damn. Well, it's fine. Watch there be electric type. Ah, that'd be unfortunate. I already have Lempeco. Well, I don't know. Screw it. Let's just scan one of them. They're so cute, though. Okay, so weak to water. Well, or maybe sprouting blow. Yes. Okay, weak to grass. Perfect. Okay, so that was scan 1. We need to do 2 more times. So I think I'm going to have Tambode heal. Just cuz. Having to go back to the Pokemon Center is so lovely. I think I prefer this healing system to what Time Stranger has, which is you just stand still for like a couple of seconds. You just heal back up to full. I don't mind the Time Stranger system. It feels too convenient. Well, do we think we can catch him? I don't know. I'll check Abilia. I mean, what's he gonna do? Bust out, assuming. Well, we got him. Oh, I got another one of those electro barriers. Get edge. Okay, so Mestis and Electric. Affectionate but shy creatures. They're always looking for friends to play with. But if they catch a glimpse of someone, they immediately straighten their quills in self-defense. Metal mantles generate a magnetic field that attracts ferrous objects, with which they play alone. Cute. So yeah, it's probably Geo and Electric. And does evolve, but it's a special thing. Well, as adorable as that sucker is, I'm kind of tapped on both. The boy. No, come back. Do we think it's the evolution? Rainagon. No, it's an umbrella. Okay, so it's a different kind of lad. And yeah, we're not going to be able to stop him. We're slightly abysmal. But part of it is also these guys are the same level as me. So it should not surprise me much. Let's see. Pyro charge. The fact that this guy is not weak to fire. Oh, I know, because it is fire type. It's like one part plant, one part fire. I forgot that. Ow. Okay, take him out. And then we start scanning. Take like a round, but it's fine. Because yeah, this guy actually looks cool. He looks a little kind of numb to life. Like he looks like a dude that needs a lot of coffee just to get up in the morning. I can relate, except for the fact that coffee makes me want to die, so... Oh, it full-on reflects water. Ooh. That's fun. I like type reflection as, like, a thing. Okay, so we've got one more scan. And then it's weak to glitch waves damage. But I don't think I'm going to bother. Because glitch wave is real expensive. Better to just hit it with whatever I've got. Alright, I'm trying to catch this sucker. Oops. You know what? We're just gonna Soothing Heat. I'll catch it on the next round. This will just give me the little bit of healing I need. Go from there. Catch it. Catch an Animon of every type. Is this my first water type? Wow. I guess we haven't had a whole lot of opportunities. If I were to start this game over, I'd probably pick a different starter. Don't know which one. Hopefully we can get the other starters somehow. But I don't know how. Let's see. Okay, first and foremost, let's see if we can find him in the Anawiki. Kinedge, Crocobit, Murribang. Every single time I see Murribang go by, I think Mukbang. Or whatever that is. Okay. Nope. Watch him also not be in the... Oh, no, Rainagon. So Rainagon does not evolve. So that means its stat distribution should be pretty high. Yeah, potential value is 490. Oh, by trait use. Never mind. It's the cute little dude with the cloak turns into it. Wait, it's not a water type, it's ancient type. Rainagon of an opposing appearance. Huh. Neat. So typical increases damage of skills of the same type as the Animon. So right, there are no stab bonuses, unless you have that one. So let's see if we got lucky and got one with typical. Because, yes, got it. Okay, cool. So aggressive with strangers, stat distribution is boring, but functional. Sorry, Kokopa. Time to add Rainagon, who honestly looks awesome. I don't know what ancient type is going to get for me, but eh. Okay, so we've got some cubes. We've got a... Oh, that's Kokopa's evolution. It honestly looks terrifying. So I think I'll pass. Let's see, what else we have here? I might as well just keep beating these guys up. We've stumbled upon an area that is much lower level than me. Or not much lower than level. It's about the same level as me. And so if I can get to the point where they're underleveled for me and then I get back on the main plot path, we are just going to absolutely demolish everything in our path. Let's see. Ice Ball. Yeah. Acid shot. I mean, might as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to take out the Kinedge, unfortunately. Oh, but we got him with a crit. Perfect. He is weak to... I genuinely don't remember. Spread and glow. Perfect. I guess I could have turned the booster on that one. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, if I can get to the point where these guys are chumps to me, that's going to make my life easier. Then again, maybe I should just come back once I have the Electro move. I don't know. I'm going to keep exploring at the very least. See what else I can find. Because it's going to make it so I don't have to come back here and explore again. Ooh. What are those guys? I don't know. They're cute. I can't do anything with that. We've got drones floating around. And we got a barrier. So that looks like that's about as far as I'm going to be able to go with this. Okay. Been there, done that. Yeah, so that's probably a plot. Oh, it's more of these guys. I mean, I get confused for a second. I didn't quite recognize them. Well, they're not weak to anything. I don't know. Electro Bolt. Somehow. It really does feel like Geotype is just kind of the... just wildly ineffective. That's fine. There's only one Crocobit. I don't think I'm going to be using a Crocobit here. And that's okay. I mean, who knows? Maybe its evolution is going to look amazing. Really? Oh no, it is gone. I thought it was hanging on by like the threadiest thread. Now we're getting a lot of levels. Nice. What else do we have? Because we haven't been down here yet. There we go. Slapping these guys. Okay, still can't do a seismic step, which is just... Someday there will be an area where it rules. But that is not this area, nor this day. And that's entirely fine. Okay, ice ball, that dude, perfect. We'll have to finish off the globby mushroom. Let's see. I haven't taken any damage, but I'm just going to get in the habit of making sure Tambode gets the heal. Just cause, ow, is what it is. I think maybe one of the other reasons why, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I prefer to get a lot of my healing done, especially while there's like no enemy left. Because we have Energize. I might as well use it. Having a bunch of just, like, actually really useful healing moves that I can bust out whenever I want is so nice. Not a lot of Monster Collection games with good healing in them. Maybe? I don't know, I'd have to go back and play some of the older ones. Okay, it's another teleporter. Ooh. Why did the mountain go all hologrammy? I'm looking forward to exploring this area when it's possible for me to do so. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I think one of the other things that I'm missing with the whole, like, the quality of life, the Prima guides, and the quality of life Prima guides and, like, easy mode, is I really also kind of miss just having cheat codes in games. I know that, like, they're boring in rune games, and I know there's, like, all sorts of trainers now that you can get. Oh, we have that cave. Oh, so this is how we get to where I needed to go. It was just take the really long circuitous route around because there was no other option, I think. Oh, wait. You! I want the Murray Bang. Well... I'm gonna catch one first. Because that's so low level. And it'll get it out of the fight. I'm just not sure if Murray Bang will self-destruct. And I didn't want to risk it. Because that was the thing that blew up earlier and messed me up on that one plot-y fight. Anyway, Caracracks are completely weak to Seismic Step, which is lovely. Yeah, so I could keep exploring this area, but... Yep, see? Did that hit me? It did, son of a... Nope, come back. Come back, I only wish to hit you with my ball. Oh, it's just one of them too, perfect. Oh, it's so close to dead. Alright, energize, you... I want to make sure none of my guys are within killing range. Aegis. Ambode. Would have been better on Lampeco. Not sure. I think the other thing I kind of miss, if we're talking about quality of life from back in the day. Kind of back in the day, like, a lot of games from back in the day did not have good quality of life. They were definitively more annoying to play through than modern games, and there's far more support systems nowadays that you can rely on. But let's see what I was gonna say. Yeah, aim for the Tambode. Perfect. Didn't even get through that Aegis. If I can get an Aegis that is like applies to the whole team, I'm going to be so happy. I really miss shorter games. Like there definitely were longer games back in the day, but it does feel like, due to memory limitations and some other stuff, most games tended to be only about 40 hours long at most, and that was the big RPGs. And most, like, regular indie games were, you know, more in the ballpark of... Oh, this is convenient. Most indie games were... Or most smaller non-RPG games were in the ballpark of, like, you know, 10 hours at most. Okay, we're going to do Seismic Step. I don't know if the Murray Bang's going to blow up on me. Again, it might. But at this point, I do want to scan the sucker and see what it gives me. No, actually, this is convenient. Do we just... Yeah, I'm just going to do a Soothing Heat. There's no rush. I've got 4 of my monsters rolling. So I can scan it one more time. And then I can just rupture it. And it's toast. There we go. I got this down to a pretty good system. Give or take. And yeah, I guess we're running south. We do actually want to hit. Whenever there's Caracrack, we might as well fight it. I mean, we might as well fight everything in our path. There's really no reason not to. I'm still hoping some of my guys will evolve, like my Tambode, who supposedly will evolve at some point here. I mean, we're already finding its evolution. I could just catch one, but that just feels like a betrayal. Sorry, Pikachu, there's this random Raichu that I found. It's mine now. You can sit in your ball for the rest of your days. Okay. Well, do we want to fight the other one? The thing is, like... Well, I was really hoping we'd just fight a group of 4 of them, frankly. We'd also just have Glitch Wave. Let's do it. Because yeah, I can still do Rupture. And we've got a decent amount of SP to work with, too. I really like this SP system. I don't know. I've been liking a lot of the ideas that they're presenting in this game. In such a way that, like, I really do hope that this sells well enough that they're able to make a sequel. A sequel, a successor, or something like that. Once again, there's just so much, like, inherent... Oh, boy. There's so much inherent quality of life present here. I don't think I've actually finished scanning the Sapsy. I think we were one off. And if I'm not, oh well, doesn't matter. Sapsy's easy to take out. But inherent quality of life and interesting ideas. Once again, it's a Pokemon game but with enough different that it makes it feel fresh again. And so it's one of those where, like, I legitimately would love to see... This shit scares me. I would love to see them keep... Oh my god, this whole area is just covered in them. Ooh. That's a dude. Oh, that's probably Sapsy's evolution, ain't it? I actually haven't done this in a while. It's throwing me off, damn it. That was 4 out of 5. It should be fine. Didn't get it. Alright. No! Ooh. Well. I'll do what I can against the weird goat. It won't die against a seismic step, right? I mean, if it does, it does. Oh, resist it. What's Tamboat have? Acid Shot usually doesn't do much damage. We want to soften it down a little. Oh. That was a bit more than a little. I love it when Kakwator gets hit by the Hydro Beam. It just looks very silly. Oh, it's got like 4 legs in there. What is this thing? Is it like a water alpaca? I think it's a water alpaca. Maybe. Wait, but it's also a fire hydrant. What a stupid design. I love it. Okay, there we go. So it is fully resistant to everything that I could possibly do. That's okay, we got Treatment Plus. Yeah, I think I really like the Hydro Pump Beam, whatever you want to call it, as a attack animation, because it really does look like the character is going blah, 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 as they're getting hit in the face with just a bunch of water. It's funny. Alright, let's see if this is enough. The games have been pretty forgiving with its capturing, which is also something I love. Makes my life easy. Okay, question. Is he still up? Yeah, he is. Please? Nope. Alright. Well, screw it. I guess we just have to fight him. Yeah. Sapsy's evolution is just a high-ass satyr dude. Well... I suppose... Oh, Dionysible. As in, like, Dionysus. I was thinking that. He looks drunk as hell. And yeah, we're not wounded in the slightest. Should probably hit him at least once. So he's weak to wind and a couple other things. Okay, so Dazzling Flash, yeah. Shouldn't kill him. I mean, if it does, take that as a sign. So sprouting blow ain't gonna kill him. Unless we get like one hell of a crit. Nope. Gets him low. Scan him one more time. And we catch him. I'll heal up Tamboden on the next set of fights. Oh, he's even hiccuping. That's funny. Alright, well, I should probably end us here. As much as I would like to keep playing, I have other episodes to do, like the next episode of this game. So I guess I will be playing more. Anyway, I guess, with all that said, thank you all so much for watching, and oh, my Cannibal can evolve. I don't think we've seen the evolution yet. What's happening? We chose to evolve the dang thing. I think you know, boyo. Did it change its type? Or like personality type or whatever? I have no idea. What? It's evolved into a bruschetta. Huh. Okay. Anybody fluent in Italian want to get clue me in on the pun? Because like I'm thinking briquette, but it also looks kind of like a banana. And so I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a Dianibal. Can they evolve again? No. Okay. So it can be virus or anomalous, weak to fire, ice, wind. Martial Soul increases the damage of chakra type skills and skills without a type. And then Parting Gift cures itself and its allies when it leaves the battlefield. Oh, that's kind of nice. Grape-like growths on the fur of Dianibal produce an odor which attracts both humans and Animon. Dianibal happily shares their fur with others. However, the alcohol content can cause damage to those unaccustomed to it. Fair enough. Okay, bruschetta. Wait, what? Have I just never... Why is it down here? Where's Cannibal? Okay. Yeah, so it's a cook. I figured it would be a cook. I like the animation. I like the fact that it actually has like a prop that it's tossing, but the fact that it does look like a partially peeled banana is throwing me hard here. All right. Well, one way or another, I guess I'll see you on the next episode of Lumentale. We'll see if we can unlock the ability to go places again. I don't know. I'm kind of weirdly trapped here. Or is this a place I was already in? I don't know. I'm lost. I'm wandering. I'm having a good time.